Hey everybody, it's Jim with the Friday video, and I am in the office of Dr. Samantha Kramer. She's a relatively new employee here, and you're going to meet her in just a minute. But first, I want to mention a couple of things to you. October was a little softer month in retail than what we were anticipating, and there's a number of reasons for that. We're working on making sure what we can control, we fix, and there are some things, of course, that are sometimes outside of our control. But I really appreciate, I want to give a shout out to everybody in donated goods and the warehouse and transportation, everybody who contributes to what we call DGR, Donated Goods Retail. You made a great effort in October. We didn't make budget, but overall for the year, we're ahead of budget, which is good. The economic conditions are softening a little bit in the United States, and there's a number of reasons for that. We don't have much control over that, but we have control on the execution and what we can do to really make sure we're putting all the stock out and getting new product to people and to stores for distribution. So keep working hard. November, December, we're about a third of the way through the month of November already. So keep up the good work. Yesterday we had a career fair here, and I think there was like 45 people that attended, and some immediately got interviews and applied for jobs. And so it was a great afternoon there and a great success. We got a little news coverage on TV and Telemundo. And then toward the end, I happened to be meeting with and touring a musical artist named Kyle Dillingham. Some of you may have heard of him, some of you may not, but you want to look him up on Google. He is a terrifically talented musician. In fact, he plays the fiddle while skateboarding, just kind of something that all of us can do, I'm sure. And Kyle played at the end of the career fair, a real sparky tune in the hallway there. So we're going to be working with Kyle in the months to come, and hopefully he'll be providing us some music at some of our events. Okay, so let's meet Sam. Excuse my fingers there, Sam.
Hello.
Okay, so Sam, you've been with us now for a month, or?
Yeah, just a little over a month.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you do, what you did before you came to Goodwill, and how you got here.
Sure. So right now I am overseeing the Begin at Home program to make sure that our Goodwill employees get connected to the resources they need to meet their most basic needs. Prior to Goodwill, I worked at colleges and universities for a little over 10 years. I loved being on a college campus, but I was ready for a new challenge, and I saw this opportunity open up. I love learning, and I love pouring into people. So I felt like it could be a really good fit, and I think it has been so far.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Let me just mention, Sam is also, in addition to the Begin at Home responsibilities, helping us learn how to be a learning organization, because it's so important all across every area of our company to make sure that we're constantly learning, and especially in the age of AI and all the accelerated learning that goes on. We want to be on our game. So Sam's going to help us with that too.
No pressure.
Okay, so you told us a little bit about, tell us you have a doctorate. What's that area of focus for you?
Yeah, so my PhD is in Educational Leadership and Policy Studies from Oklahoma State University. Go Pokes. My master's is in college student development. So I tell people that my master's was really focusing on how young adults develop, and my PhD is really in the overall landscape of higher education and how it fits into our world today. So that's kind of my background.
Yeah, great. And this dovetails real well with our program YEP and YAP. I don't know if you know about those, but the Youth Employment Preparation Program and the abbreviated version of that. Ada High School recently invited us to be in their high school every Friday, helping their young people learn how to get ready for the work world. So lots of fun, interesting stuff going on there. Okay, favorite part of your job so far?
So far, As nerdy as it sounds, I love learning, and I have been very fortunate to have a lot of like the space. I need to have space and time to think and to brainstorm and think of ideas, and so I've been able to have a lot of that. So I'm constantly reading multiple books at a time because I get excited about a spark, and so I think that's my most favorite part is the learning piece right now.
Good. Yeah. Reading, I used to tell my kids, readers are leaders and leaders are readers. So, if you haven't developed that habit, please encourage you to do that. Of course, picking up something that is helpful in your job, but even if it's not related to your job, just read. It takes you places you couldn't go otherwise. Okay. All right, Sam. So here's the advice part that we always ask. What advice would you give to the rest of us so that we could be great employees at Goodwill?
I think just a willingness to learn from one another. I think we have a very unique and a very diverse population of folks who work here, and we all bring strengths and we all bring different experiences. And so I think acknowledging each other's strengths and acknowledging kind of what we all bring to the organization is really important, even if it's something wildly different than what you were used to. I think that's important to really learn from one another and appreciate each other's differences.
Yeah, that's great. It reminds me of a saying of Will Rogers, we're all dumb, just in different areas. And so, you may be really good at a particular thing, but because you've not been exposed to it, you don't know about this other area, but we can learn from each other. And Sam's going to help us do that. Okay, on the way out the door, I'll just show you Sam's poster here. I like this poster. There it is. We can do it. All right, and you can do it too. I was up in Ponca City recently talking about the values and how important values are as the foundation for all that we do. So our job is not to make money. It's nice to make money to fuel the mission, but our mission is to help people overcome challenges to employment. And the foundation of our work every day is our core values of respect, integrity, innovation, and commitment. So thanks a lot for watching. I went over the 7-minute mark. Sorry about that. Next week I'll try to be shorter. All right. See ya.